Okay, somebody was asking about some night raids in Chicago on an apartment building. I haven't seen anything about it, so I know nothing about it. I'm going in totally blind. But we'll just look at the cards and see what they're going to say. What can you tell us about ice raids at night, nightly ice raids? What can you tell us about nightly ice raids? Okay. So the reading's about things that are up in the air. Okay. About what's up in the air. So many subjects, so much stuff with it. Energy coming into it, walking away. Now, walking away from some of the night raids, is that what it is? Let's hope so. Above it, we have this controlling the energy, controlling the action, the foundation, and investigation into it. So, it looks like this is probably going to go through the courts. Something is going to take place. They're looking into it. Yeah, what they're still trying to get away with. Above it, being ruled by the emotions. And Trump regime still trying to get away with it. The challenge is the dark side. Yeah, their dark drama. Potential outcome, the lovers, those that are involved in this. Above it, the White House. Foundation, what's affecting their world. And the fight, the struggle about this. So there is a struggle, a fight going on about this. You know, of course, people in the White House, especially Stephen Miller, you know, ruled by the emotion, ruling the actions of the White House. Ones like Miller and, you know, Homan are still going to be wanting to control this action. But there are, you know, there is investigations into how they are doing this. Again, the things that are up in the air and these nighttime things are trying to get away with, with the dark side. There are those, you know, that want to continue to do this, but let's look and see. There is a fight going on about it. Let's do the clarifying read and see if we get something on it that's despicable. Just despicable what they're doing. So the center of it all is what's being birthed in America. What we have going on. Above it, new information. Foundation, a message, concrete message being put out to America. One side of it, the nightmare of this, a lot of care and concern. Above it, with the actions that they're doing, that they're moving on. And wanting, you know, these things being overturned. And the long-term nightmare people are facing when it comes to this. The other side of it, facing losses. Above it, where this is moving to, what's driving it, and wanting to repress this loss, Mickey, and going forward to a better place. What's driving this is a burden. What's rapidly emerging when it comes to their action that they continue to put into place, the lies, the fishtails. And again, I just see this information about this, fight, the fight that these guys are in, juggling it with a new action, shedding light on it, with what people are having to deal with, what they've got in their lap concretely, and what they're trying to hide when it comes to the actions being done with keeping the lid on things, and there is judgment coming. Judgment is coming. Yeah, people feeling embattled, sitting with what's coming, the messages, and what's being shared, and wanting to end the manipulation. Okay, so it's saying there's a lot of concern about this. Of course, Trumpenstein and them are going to try to continue to do what they can do, but we're looking at a long-term moving forward to something better. The America wants to overturn where this is moving to. When it comes to these night raids, want to repress it, but again, there's a lot of concern with people, the nightmare scenario and facing losses. So it looks like, Trumpenstein and them are going to continue to want to do these night raids. I guess they're getting too much conflict in the daytime. A lot of people are really concerned about it, which I don't blame them. And we're still in the struggle, the fight. Now, they are looking into it. There is some investigation going into it, but unfortunately, the cards are not giving me a thing that this is going to be stopped anytime soon. I wish it were. I wish it was saying there's an immediate end to it, but it doesn't look to be the case. I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but there are people that are, again, fighting, against this. But at the moment, Trump's regime is hell-bent on just continuing to carry out these horrid raids and things they're doing. So on that note, I'll leave that here. I wish I had better things to tell you, but unfortunately, for the long term, we want to get to something better, but the short term, again, a lot of care, concern, worry, losses, and they are going to keep pushing their agenda.